Now in number G, on page 4, we are going to learn about the kinds of sentences. The kinds of sentences. Now, how many kinds of sentences are there? There are 4 kinds of sentences. The first one is assertive sentence or declarative sentences. The another name for assertive sentence is declarative sentence. Okay, good. Now second one is interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. And now third one is imperative sentence. And the fourth one is exclamatory sentence. The fourth one is exclamatory sentences. Now we have already known that there are 4 kinds of sentences and their names we have already known. Now then, what are these actually? What are the assertive sentences or declarative sentences, interrogative sentences, imperative sentences, exclamatory sentences? We know only sentences. We studied the sentence. The group of words that makes complete sense is called sentences. But here, kinds of sentences. What are these? By this time we know only sentences. But now there are 4 kinds of sentences. Now one by one we will try to know what is assertive, what is interrogative, imperative and exclamatory. One by one we will try to understand. Okay. Now as I said, the first one is assertive sentence. Which kind of sentences are called assertive sentence? In simple way to understand, assertive sentence is the ordinary statements, ordinary language, ordinary sentences that we make. For example, I go to school. I go to school. This is a simple ordinary statement or a sentence we made. So these kind of sentences are called assertive sentences. We are asserting or we are declaring something, or we are just saying or just making a simple statement. We are just speaking about whatever we are doing. I go to school. Okay? He is very good. He is very good. Another one. They were late. They were late. So these are the simple sentences we make in our day-to-day life, in our day-to-day activities. The simple ordinary sentences are called assertive sentence or declarative sentence. Okay, good. So what's the definition we can say? Assertive sentence is that kind of sentence that says or states something. Now the second one is interrogative sentence. The interrogative sentence is nothing but any sentence that asks question is called the interrogative sentence. Clear? Any kind of sentences that are asking question is called interrogative sentences. We make questions, no? Like, where are you going? Did you eat? What did you eat? Did you sleep well at night? So all this kind of whatever question we are asking, those kind of sentences are called interrogative sentence. interrogative sentence. Clear? For example, let us see. Easy. Where did you go? Where did you go? Did you eat? Did you eat? Another example. When did you come? When did you come? So all these whatever questions we are making, they are called the interrogative sentences. And at the end we have the question mark. So when you are told identify the interrogative sentences, can we do that? Yes, we can do that. It's very, very simple, because at the end of the sentence we have the question mark. At the end of the sentence we have the question mark. Clear? It's very, very simple. Okay, good. Third one, we have imperative sentence. Third one, we have the imperative sentence. Now, what is imperative sentence? This is nothing but the sentences that express some command, advice, or request. Remember, the imperative sentence gives what? What it gives? Command. It gives command. It also gives request, and it also gives what's that? Advice. So imperative sentence means those kind of sentences which are telling some command, some request, or some advice. So those kind of sentences will come in the category of imperative sentence. Clear? Now let's go for the example. For example, we have be quiet. Be quiet. Sometimes we say no in the class when while teacher is teaching and you people talk, no. So teacher gets angry and say, be quiet. Give me the command. Give me the command. So this is a sentence called imperative. In the kinds giving command. This is command. Okay, good. Then we have the request. Give me a glass of milk, please. Okay, so we are here. Give me a glass of milk, please. Give me a glass of tea, please. Or cup of tea, please. Or give me a glass of water, please. So all these kind of sentences are called imperative sentences. Why? Because we are requesting. Give me, please give me. Okay, all this kind of. Again we have the advices we give is study every day. Your parents also will say sometimes to you, study, my dear child, study, study. And your teacher also will say, please study. So this kind of sentences we have seen, they are in the category of imperative sentences. In imperative sentences, there are three things we have to remember, and those three things are command, advice, or request. So these are the three forms of sentences can be in the category of imperative sentences. Clear? Good. In number 4, we have this is the fourth kind of sentence, and that is exclamatory sentence. Now, what's the exclamatory sentence? In the exclamatory sentence, nothing but it is the sentence that exclaims or that expresses what? Our sudden feelings. We have some feelings. For example, something we saw very beautiful. Suddenly we saw and we got some kind of happiness. And that happiness we got inside, within us. And that happiness, because of that, we make some kinds of sounds. And those sounds comes out and take the form of words. And it becomes a sentence. So those kind of sentence that express our feelings are in the category of exclamatory sentence. Clear? Clear? So exclamatory sentence expresses what? Expresses sudden feelings. Okay, sudden feelings. The exclamatory sentence expresses sudden feelings. Good. Now let's understand by the example. For example, how wonderful the garden is. How wonderful the garden is. So this is when we say like that. Sometimes we might have gone out for somewhere in the park, and there you saw so nice birds, the gardens, flower gardens, the park is so beautiful. So first time you are seeing that and you are wonderstruck. You are surprised and you are so happy by seeing that you could not control the feeling of happiness you got inside, and you spoke out how wonderful the garden is. So those kind of sentences, we call them, or in the English grammar, we arrange them, we write them under the category of exclamatory sentence. But also how we can recognize the exclamatory sentence. At the end of exclamatory sentence, we have the exclamation mark. Now on page 5, number H, I would like to give you for your homework. Okay, this is for your homework. You have to do it yourself, because we have studied already which kind of sentences are called assertive, interrogative, imperative, or exclamatory. So here what we are asking, we have 5 words in number H. With those 5 words, we have to make 4 sentences. From the first word, enjoy, we have to make 1 assertive sentence. With that word only, we have to make also interrogative sentence, then imperative sentence, and then exclamatory sentence. So like that, with all these 5 words, we have to make for each sentences. Okay, clear? That you do it for your homework. Good. Now in number I, there are 10 sentences, and those sentences are of different kinds. Some of them are assertive sentences, some of them are interrogative or imperative or exclamatory. So we, by looking at remembering what we have studied, we have to find them out. So here the answers I am giving you. Please read the sentences, look at and this is the answers, but you also try to read the sentences and try to understand where they belong, in which category they belong. Okay, good. So these are the answers. First one is assertive, then exclamatory, interrogative, imperative, assertive, imperative, imperative, assertive, interrogative, and the last one is exclamatory. Okay, nothing else, this much. In number J, there are some sentences and they are not well arranged, and those sentences we have to write according to what we are asked to make. If you notice, here I am not writing the questions, but you have to open on page 5, number J. Look at the sentences there, and the word which has to be at the first is underlined, and at the end of the sentence, in which kind of sentence we have to write that sentence, it is given. So we have to change or write in that kind of only. For example, the first one is asked, write this sentence into a exclamatory sentence. So we have to follow that and write them. So here I am giving only the answers. Okay, you have to see the questions in your book and try to understand. Here only the answers I have written for you. Okay, good. The first one is, how your cluttered bed and table look. So this is a kind of exclamatory sentence, and we have the exclamation mark here. Good. The second one is that the teaching of mathematics should be made more interesting. Okay, good. The third one is, do not forget to set the alarm. Fourth answer is, who is going to distribute the prizes among the prize winners? This is an interrogative sentence. We have to make questions, and here at the end of the sentence we have the question mark. Clear? Now number 5, again we have to make into the interrogative sentence, and that is, did you write this essay without taking help from anybody? So again there is question mark. Clear? Number 6, the answer is, what beautiful the rainbow sight is. Again, that's the kind of exclamatory sentence. Number 7, wash your hands carefully before eating your food. Good. Number 8, all the members of the marriage party were dressed well. Number 9, I saw the creature running up quickly like an ape. So, I saw a creature running up quickly like an ape. Good. Number 10, didn't you feel strange at the scared sight? That is a question, interrogative sentence. So this is how we have the answers for the number Z on page number 5. Clear? Good. Study well. Try to understand.